I wanted to make a video today about the art of physical detoxification. So, I want to show you guys some of my diet that I use to cleanse my body and allow really healthy nutrients and compounds into my body in order to have very efficient organs and glands and live a healthy lifestyle. So, as you can see, grapes. Now, these are not organic grapes, unfortunately, where I'm living up here in Maine in the winter. It is January. It's kind of hard to find organic grapes. So these are non-organic. They're sprayed with sulfur dioxide. So I do wash them well with baking soda before I do consume them. But these are some red grapes, and I typically like the darker grapes. They're going to be a little bit more nutrient dense. They're going to have more resveratrol in them, and that is why they are red. And over here I have limes. So every day I'll usually squeeze about 3 or 4 of these limes into a half gallon of water and drink that half gallon for the day. I got some turmeric over here and some ginger. This is some Irish sea moss, harvested right up here in Maine. Very delicious, very mineral rich. I do enjoy this. I will make this into a tea. I will just soak it in hot water, and it does become really jelly. The carrageenan in the moss will come out and become very jelly, so it's kind of makes like a thick water. Or I will wash the sea moss and then simmer it, and then wait for it to cool a little bit, and then I will blend that in a blender, and then leave that blended sea moss, it's really jelly, in a little jar to keep it in the refrigerator, and then I'll just add that to smoothies, or I'll just eat it even like applesauce. It's not a very desirable taste. It's very seaweedy. Now I've been consuming it for years, so I don't really mind the taste anymore. But I'm sure for people who are new to consuming a product like this, just consuming it, like I said, by just eating the jelly moss can be not very desirable in terms of taste, but it is a very healthy product, and I do enjoy this. So then over here, so these are some of the foods I consume, and then I want to speak about some of the supplements that I use. Most of these are these here are herbal tinctures, and then these in these bottles, these are actually glandulars, and I will speak about glandulars first. So let's see, I have a thyroid glandular, a pineal glandular, parathyroid glandular, pituitary glandular, kidney glandular, adrenal glandular, and this one is a mix of adrenal, pancreas, thymus, and spleen. So I consume these glandulars in order to get my glands to function optimally. Now, me personally, I've had a lot of glandular issues. I have issues with my adrenal glands. I've had low adrenal function nearly my whole life. I have pancreatic issues where it's hard for me to digest foods, and liver issues as well as gallbladder issues. I've had gallstones, and I've been working on all this throughout the years. It's been about 3 years of me living a lifestyle like this. I've kind of navigated in and out of the raw vegan space. As you can see, again, it's winter, so I eat mostly raw for the winter and the summer. The more you go through this lifestyle, the easier it is to stay raw. And like I said, I've been doing this for about 3 years. So now I'm mainly all raw through the winter, but it's really been culminating to this moment right now, and really been working on my organs and my glands, and a lot of these glandulars can help you deal with those imbalances. Even if you're hypo or if you're hyper active in your glands, these can really help balance those glands out, and bring your body to a little bit more equilibrium. So with this current approach, I just got all of these, or I got some of these 2 weeks ago, and then another couple of these came, I think, 4 days ago. And I'll be consuming these glands for about 30 days. And during that time, I'm staying fruitarian, or fruitarian plus herbal teas. And this time around, I'm really going after some master glands. That's why I have this pituitary support. I don't have well, I have the glandular right here for my pituitary, because your pituitary is a master gland which controls a lot of things. So, like I said, I've had adrenal gland issues, and I've had a lot of sugar metabolism issues with my adrenal glands. So I've been working on my adrenal glands, but your pituitary is a master gland, and your pituitary gland can do a lot with controlling your other glands, your adrenal glands included. So then some of the herbs I have is saw palmetto. So this is, this will be commonly marketed as like a men's herb. It can help with urinary tract. It can also help with your prostate, and just all around general men's health. So I got this to, again, help with my adrenal gland issues. This is a vitaminal green product. So this is actually a mineral product. Let's see. Yep. It's filled with, I got this for some more minerals. I don't take this every day. I'll take this maybe once a week. It's a very mineral heavy supplement. It's got a lot of really good stuff in there. As you can see, it's got nettles, carrot pod, alfalfa leaf, barley grass leaf, wheat grass, horsetail, parsley, ginger, barley grass, yada, yada, yada. A lot of good stuff in here. But again, I prefer for a mineral, if I were to take like something for minerals naturally, I do prefer the Irish moss over the Vitamineral green, just because this is less denatured than this. This has a lot of products from a lot of different areas, and then it's all kind of, dehydrated and then put in this product, where this is simply literally just grown out of the ocean right here in Maine, the state that I live in, and then dried and then packaged. This is another mineral supplement. It's actually fulvic and humic acids. So this is really good. This can really help regulate, again, if you have mineral issues, it can really help mineral absorption. This can actually really help hydrate your cells on a on a deep level. It can really help penetrate the cell with some of these fulvic and humic acids. And fulvic and humic acids actually are created by the breakdown of normal organic material in the soil. So this is very healthy for your body. And actually, I've been taking this product for about a month, and my digestion has been really on point. Very good. I really enjoy this product. And actually, I've never taken this before, and I actually heard about it from a friend of mine through the internet, and I decided to start taking it. And actually, it feels really good. Like I said, I've been having really good digestion. Most of my life, I've struggled with really bad digestion. So then here's some herbal tinctures that I got from not Dr. Robert Morse himself, but if some of you may know, he sold his company to, I think it was Western Botanicals out in Utah. So he doesn't make these tinctures. He doesn't write the he doesn't create the makeup of the herbs in this tincture. This company does, called Dr. Morse's Healing Herbs. As you can see, that name is now trademarked. So, I do know he sold his company to Western Botanicals, but he does make his own tinctures. It's just his own separate line of holistic herbs. But This line is still pretty good. I prefer his personal stuff, and I know he's working on creating labels and creating that line right now. So I can't wait for his actual stuff to come back around. Because actually, about 5 years ago, I did get my iris analyzed by Dr. Robert Morse himself, and spoke to some people in his clinic. And about 5 years ago, this is when I started a lot of this kind of introduction to the raw vegan lifestyle and trying to help support my organs and glands. So let's see, we have a pituitary support. This one actually I haven't opened. It just came in the mail the other day. Let's see what's in there. We got some tree berry, alfalfa leaf juice, burdock root, eleuthero root, ginkgo leaf, husho wu, schisandria berry, suma root, butcher's broom root, prickly ash bark, and saw palmetto berry. All right. And then I got some kidneys and bladder daily, some cordyceps, goldenrod, horsetail, sheep sorrel, cleavers, corn silk, and juniper berry. And got some more some endocrine daily. This one actually I really like. It feels, it's actually very, very bitter, probably because of it's got some dandelion leaf in there, and the astragalus root. It just has a very bitter taste to it, but I like bitter. And I take these tinctures. I do 2 dropper fulls. So I do, and 1 dropper full will, when you use this plunger all the way, it'll fill the glass up in there. It'll fill your dropper up about halfway. So it'll fill us about halfway. So I do 1 full dropper full, which is like 2 2 pumps of the tincture itself. So I'll do that. Right now I'm just doing that once a day. I was doing it a little bit heavier, but I don't have much of tincture left, so I'm just trying to do it a little bit less, especially because I got these glandulars, so I'm taking a lot more glandular but less herbs. And then we have kidneys and bladder restore. Got some cordyceps mushroom, we got some cordyceps, marshmallow root, nettle leaf, uva ursi, corn silk, goldenrod, hydrangea, and juniper berry. And actually, I really like this one too. I love juniper berries and the hydrangea root. Those I feel like I respond really well to them with my kidneys. I feel really hydrated with them. I get a lot of really foamy urine whenever I take a lot of these kidney herbs. So, I know my kidneys are filtering. I know I'm removing a lot of these waste products from my body. And I have kidneys and bladder drain, parsley, burdock, chickweed herb, hydrangea, uva ursi, horsetail, and more juniper berry, and kidneys and bladder hydrate. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of these have the same herbs, because herbs, it's chickweed, hydrangea, cleavers, juniper berry, husho wu, and marshmallow. So, like I was just saying, a lot of these will have the same herbs included in different tinctures because they're in different ratios. And how you make how the tincture is represented is, just like in culinary recipes, the first item has the most amount in the tincture. So this doesn't have this is the herb strength is 1 to 4.3. So this has the most amount of chickweed, and then hydrangea root, and then cleavers, juniper, husho wu, and then marshmallow. And then some of these have those herbs in different ratios. So I like it because I'm getting a wide range of different herbs in my body. Thank you for listening. Talk to y'all later.